It's the part of the evening where we announce two more winners of Classic FM Music Teacher of the Year Awards. Now, it's our annual search for the nation's most inspirational music teachers in partnership with Yamaha, Avid, the Musicians Union and Music for Youth. There are in fact 6 awards, so we give 2 each night of these Music for Youth schools proms. So the next 2 awards are going to be for Classic FM Private Music Teacher of the Year. She's from Shropshire. Will you welcome Claire Hennie? And the Classic FM Peripatetic Music Teacher of the Year from North Leeds Music Centre is Matthew Tiffany. And I'm very pleased to tell you that we've got a special guest to give these awards tonight. Will you welcome, please, one of the nation's finest directors, Lord Puttnam.
Thank you very much indeed for having me here again. This is actually my favourite night of the year. And in a couple of moments you're going to hear more about these 2 remarkable people. But because I'm so utterly in awe of teachers in general and music teachers in particular, in a moment I've asked a couple of friends to come on stage and help me. I don't actually, it's way above my pay grade to give awards to teachers. So I'm going to introduce them in a moment. But first of all, let's hear a little bit about these 2 extraordinary people.
Well, let's first of all hear what the judges had to say about Claire. They said Claire knew early on that her purpose in life was to share her love of music with others through teaching. And she's been doing so for 18 years. Claire has had so much experience as a flute teacher. She's taught privately, as a class music teacher, as a choir director as well, and also as a musical director for theatre groups. She works tirelessly to improve her own performance and skills as a teacher, and that's reflected in her pupils' high standards. Claire's unique approach in bringing her students together ensures that they not only learn from her, but also from each other. So the award, they say, is well deserved and recognises Claire's incredible achievements in private teaching. Now, I know you've brought some friends to give these awards. Who's first?
Thank you. Claire's award will be presented by one of the world's truly great actors, Damian Lewis.
Well done. Congratulations. Claire, let me just say a few words, just quickly. It is really a thrill to be giving this award to one of this year's inspirational teachers. I myself, when I was roughly your age, about 11, 12, sung in a chamber choir and had an inspirational teacher, Mr. Woodgates, who rearranged Beatles tunes. And so, as an 11-year-old, I was able to sing Eleanor Rigby, And I Love Her, and other Beatles tunes in 4-part harmonies, and it's a memory I treasure to this day. I must also say one other thing. Many of you here won't know this, but I am in fact married to Narcissa Malfoy. It's true. And when she was your age, she sung here at the school prom, and she remembers that evening clearly, treasures it, and remembers what an inspiration it was to her that night. You all have been an inspiration here, inspired, I'm sure, by teachers much like Claire. You've given us so much pleasure. Keep singing, keep playing from the heart. Thank you very much. Now, Claire would just like to say hello to her group, and she wants to say it now, quickly.
Hello to Flute Salad, and a happy birthday to Alison and Charlie.
Marvellous, thank you very much indeed. If you guys come over here, that'd be because I think we'll stay to hear what the judges had to say about Matthew. Matthew has taught, they say, at North Leeds Music Centre since the age of 21. A musician of many talents. He plays the violin, viola, double bass, drums, didgeridoo, performs in a swing jazz band and a bluegrass band as well. Hard-working and passionate teacher, they say. Matthew demonstrates a unique level of dedication to his students and to North Leeds Music Centre itself, which he fought to protect when it was threatened with closure earlier this year. The judges felt that Matthew demonstrated a rock-solid teaching approach and warmly congratulate him on winning this peripatetic Classic FM Music Teacher of the Year award. Now, I'm going back to Lord Puttnam. Who have you got now to come on?
I don't know many things, but I do know a very brilliant movie director when I come across one. So Matthew's award will be presented this evening by a really brilliant director, most recently of Skyfall, Sam Mendes.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a real and genuine pleasure to be standing here. The last time I was stood on this stage was almost exactly a year ago at the royal premiere of Skyfall, and I can honestly say I have enjoyed myself much, much more tonight than I did at my own premiere. So there you are. It's incredibly moving and inspiring. Damian said it all, to be in the presence of so many brilliant and wonderful young people. The award winner tonight is obviously an inspiration, but he told me backstage that the funding for the North Leeds Music Centre has been cut by 25%. So if there's anyone out there who's listening, please don't. This stuff is too important for us and for our children, but it is my great pleasure. My great pleasure to present the Music Teacher of the Year Award 2013 to Matthew. Tiffany.
Well, what a privilege to have all of you on stage today, and it's terrific to award those Classic FM Music Teacher of the Year awards. I'm going to say thank you, Lord Puttnam, thank you indeed to Sam Mendes and Damian Lewis, and the, I'd say, most important people on the stage are Classic FM Music Teachers of the Year, it's Matthew, Tiffany and Claire Hennie. Now, if I don't get some music on soon, you'll all start complaining, even with these big stars on stage. So let's move straight on to the Oxfordshire County Youth Orchestra.